So I want to downsize on all of my aggression or tension when it comes to this one issue. You know, I love my dad, but he's the most racist person I've ever met. And that really blocks him from accepting that God is nature, that God is the spirit of life, that God lives in everybody, that God is the seed of man, that God created this universe, that, gave us the first element, gave us the first shape of geometry, the triangle. Everything has been in a spiral of four ways going outward, and that's what shows on all of the ancient artifacts that I have just looked at right away and noticed. It just reminded me of, like, that's how life is. It expands and it grows just like a universe. It's not supposed to be manipulated and turned to the inside, because when you manipulate time and you go in that spiral, you end up getting to the end where it started. So, when you die, you get back to where you started without starting. Now, on the part that's racist, it gets me mad because I love my dad. As soon as I try to talk about something like, for instance, the Indians, they had ancestors. I could have called it ancestors. I could have called God ancestors or nature in order for him to be like, oh, Dad, you're part Indian. I'm more Indian, but that doesn't even matter. It just matters that you got to get over this bullshit of being racist. When it comes to God, it's not about religion. It's not about race. It's not about culture. It's not about nation. It's all about that, but when everyone's together. If they're separate, you're going to have people that are a lot like him that just don't agree with some type of higher power. Especially if it's put in English, if it's put in Roman, if it's put in Greek, Latin, if it's put in Spanish. Oh, I don't believe in that. Why are you denying what God really is? And that goes out to a lot of you people.